皆さんこんにちは、ヒゲさんです。今回は UVERworld の N リアクションをします。Uber Am I gonna get Uber music? Let's go. 始めましょう。
僕にとってUVERworldは
一緒に生きてきて、
自分がギリギリな時に
なんか辛いことあっても
背中を
It's
押しても
okay,
ら
don't
ったり
cry.
前に進めるというか気持ちをかきたてられるというか道筋。
私は今まですごい辛い時に皆さんの歌を聴いて乗り越えてきました。
いいです。
Doing
夢を
sign
諦めない
language.
の毎回教えてくれる。
自分のために
もうやりたいことやろうと思って、
それた道の先にも正解がきっとある。
生きる素晴らしさの自信。
希望の光です。
The light. I kind of understood a little bit what was saying. But very interesting way to start out the song. I'm familiar with these kinds of intros.
あの日から突然何もかもが
What do I do with that openness?
しまったでも
Oh, that layer there.
に抱える価値ある悲しみだとそう信じて
Oh.
今日も
Oh, and aggression. And he's still going there with the guitars. Am I gonna headbang the song?
例外ばかりでできている世界、前を向こうとしてもどちらが前かわからない
We're
時だって
changing
ある
the rhythm.
希望こそがその希望を粉
But
砕
I really love the riff of the guitar.
良かったかどうか、世界は広いかは捉え方次第。自分のドラマの主人公であればそれでいい。誰かを指差し非難する、大概その指はそいつより汚れてる。
Interesting
俺た
approach
ちが生きてる間に
to
差
composing a
別も
song.
犯罪も戦争もなくならねえ。今日もどこかで飢えて死んでゆく子供たち
I'm
を
wondering if this is part of the song or if he
俺た
is
ちの夢に興味持つわけね
just
えだろ。
doing a off-style, off-rhythm singing. I really love the harmonization. This part, everybody singing together. I can really feel the kind of atmosphere they're
自
trying to
分自
create.
身の価値よりも金の方が価値があると思ってる奴らは
Okay, so now I realize this is part of the
金の話ばかりをする。リツイートすれば大金をばらまくと言われようが俺は断る。自分で稼いで食う飯で満たされていたい。あれほど死ぬことが怖かったのに、いつか君もいな
Look
く
at
な
my
ってし
dude
まうなら
singing
俺
with
も
such
ちゃんと
aggression, but still
死にたい。
maintaining
そんな人を
control.
見つけるのが人生。愛を
Like his
その
throat isn't getting tired at all whatsoever.
一生負け組。どんなに好きでもちゃんと愛してくれない人からは離れる強さを。それ
And I
は
like how the electronics are really fueling his anger too. This part that he's trying to
でも
sing.
10年前の今日、何に悩んでたか覚えてるやつだっていない。似合うものではなく期待
Don't rip your shirt, my brother.
ひょっとして差別をしてるのは
大事
自分自身。好きなものを愛せ。忘れるな、お前の
Look
人
at
生
that.
は
I control. And then he's still singing the chorus too. Talent right here. Love that vocalization.
Oh, また会えるかもしれない場所を探してそこに行く。生き物である以上明日が来る保証なんてどこにもない。伝えたいことは今日伝える。あの日から突然
Interesting. Going back to the intro part. Are they gonna end it like this too? I really like how they're really introducing the sad element. And then it went aggressive, and now they're back to the sad. Okay, I think we're gonna go back to the aggressive. And the guitar in the back too. The solo. I knew that wasn't a guitar. I was like, wait, that's not a guitar? They brought out the saxophone. They're bringing out the saxophone to end the song. Bold move, guys. Interesting concept to composing a song. I have never heard anything like this. Never. And I mean, I don't want to sit here and say I listen to a lot of music. I do listen to a lot of music, but not out of my circle. My circle is very like compacted. I listen to rock, metal, pretty much anything with guitars, drums, bass, and that's pretty much where I stick at. And the only exception I make is K-pop and J-pop. So I've never really heard any kind of other styles or composing of songs. This is the first time I've ever heard something like this. Interesting concept. Interesting way to deliver a song. So, you know, right off the bat, we have the electronics. This is a very strong electronic-oriented track with effects going on. Of course, you know, the other instruments were there to just create the song, but they weren't really there for kind of showing off. They were there to back up the vocals. The guitars, I really like the heaviness of the guitars. It was actually pretty heavy. I really like the little riff that they introduced in there, but it was pretty much just used to really fuel, you know, his anger. And I think they really excelled on that. That's that saxophone. That was a very interesting use of that saxophone. I was wondering what that sound was. I'm thinking, is that a guitar? Like, no, that does not sound like a guitar. And they bust out the saxophone. And the saxophone does have a very open sound, and it just creates a different kind of just style and element. So I think I understand why they went with that, but I still really appreciate that they went with that kind of instrument to end the song. Ended a little bit differently. Let's just talk about the vocals. These are these times where I wish I was somewhat of a vocal coach or a vocal enthusiast, because then I would know a lot of different terms and a lot of different things about vocalists. Really like the deliverance of the vocals. My dude, he was, you know, started out with a very sad, weeping kind of nuance, and then moves on to the anger, sits back, moves on to anger again, and then they end the song with him going to the sad and really kind of the sad nuance that was just in the beginning of the song. This thing I really appreciate is during those angry moments, this is coming from somebody who listens to a lot of rock, a lot of metal. I hear people scream in my ear the entire time, but those kinds of vocal styles I hear a lot and I'm very familiar with. But this kind of style, I really appreciate my dude really keeping that control in his voice the entire time. You can clearly hear everything is so firm, control every single lyric he's singing. He's singing it with purpose and confidence, and there's nothing that's disrupting the flow of his vocal style. And I think that's really amazing. And then he's still singing the chorus, he's still singing cleanly along the way, in the beginning and the ending too. There's nothing to disrupt his voice. Like, my dude has everything under control when it comes to his voice. The vocals techniques that he used really shows it. 皆さん見てくれてありがとうございます。チャンネル登録してください。また次のビデオで会いましょう。またね。
また会えるかもしれない場所を探してそこに行く。